Well, it is the one, the only arbiter of conventionalism and pragmatic duty here. Nuzzle Nani. That's right. Let me nuzzle on in. Let me nuzzle on into the situation. We got Opus, Echo of Star Song, otherwise known as AKA, right? AKA what? Mr. Holland's Echo of Karaoke. All right. Well, maybe we'll get a viewer in here sometime. Last stream, what, 30 minutes ago or so, I had a viewer. I'm digging having viewers. Viewers are essential to this stream situation, right? So I guess if you're catching this downstream, which is the only way you'll catch it, right? Um, Here upstream, um, it's kind of lonely. I don't have a viewer right now, but if I had some viewers or a viewer, it'd be great. And I really appreciate everybody for following, that's been following, and make sure and turn on those notifications so you know when to tune back in or catch a rerun. All right, without further ado, let's get to Echo of Star Song. That's right, Opus, Echo of Star Song. Let me take that one more time. All right, right. Let's get into Opus, Echo of Star Song. All right. あれからどのぐらい経ったのだろうか? How long has it been since then? "66 standard years ago." Remy, Silk Oasis is pretty far. We better resupply. I've resupplied everything. Why? Heard the nearest spot for supplies is called Lumen War Memorial. Try analyzing the places around us to see where it is. Location is beyond scanning range, unable to analyze. I don't know where to go. City stronghold, Saraswati. Possibly abandoned. The city was previously a Ring Liberation Front stronghold. It was destroyed by United Mining during the Lumen War. Collapses are common, so please do not attempt excavation. Warning, Red Chamber's heat signal has been locked on to contact in 20 seconds. We're being tracked. It's the Bones Brigade. Looks like they've locked onto our engine and launched a boarding vessel to dock with Red Chamber. While they weren't able to board the ship during the chase, the mother ship fired off a few rounds that pierced several holes in Red Chamber's armor. Lost armor plates times 2. Oh man. City stronghold Saraswati. The Ring Liberation Front was a local guerrilla faction located in the peaks. No matter how many times United Mining eradicated them, they always seemed to rise again, just like their motto, Endless Lumen, like the way that the belt may rise again one day. Obtain lumium coating times 2, spare ship part times 4, peak or starshine times 5. Lumium coating. Temporarily coating a ship with refined lumium would greatly increase its resistance against attacks during the war. The Ring Liberation Front had plenty of lumen, but were lacking military technology, so they'd apply coatings like this on their cobbled together ships. Spare ship part. After the war, abandoned ship parts left over from battles became an important resource for revitalizing thousands peaks. Thousand Peaks. On some of the parts, you could even see the Ring Liberation Front's production label. Peaker Starshine. The alcohol of Thousand Peaks, unlike that of East Ocean, is pungent and strong, brimming with the smell of minerals and gunpowder. Kay always said that when I became the clan master, I had to give him some land for winemaking. Looks like we have enough materials to upgrade the ship. Signal modification power times 2. Activating Lumen Reso Scanner. Black Market Bazaar Silk Oasis. Resupply facilities available. By the light of Ignis, Muriel Everlasting, whether you need a bionic prosthesis or legal parts, the Silk Oasis is at your service. No docking fees required. Encrypted signal, Mirian Ignis Guild. Unknown communication request, putting it through now. My dearest East Ocean Prince and his pretty little witch, we heard you blew up Bones's old haunt. Amazing stuff. You think we could board your ship and get a photo with you? Bounty hunters again. Is the whole galaxy trying to get that reward? Red Chamber is just a radar vessel fitted for high level detection and communication. There's no way we can take them head on. Wow. From what I remember, their communications officer seemed confused about his mistake, so they just decided to let us go. Black Market Bazaar Silk Oasis. Never figured the first time I visited this infamous city would be up would be to hold a space burial. Bar, the vagabond. Legend has it that the owner used to work in United Miners Border Patrol. One day he got into an argument with one of the superiors and put him in the hospital. As a result, he was fired. Given his former position, he knew quite a few drifters, thieves, and fugitives. After losing his job, his old friends helped him build this bar so he could make a few bucks. Things working out for you in the peaks? There's a bunch of unlucky bastards in the bar that fate just don't seem to care for. Tell you what, you tell us a tale and I'll pour you a drink. And if you're short on credits, I got plenty of work around here. We do need the money. If June doesn't mind, the pay in Silk Oasis isn't that bad. Barkeep took me into a secret door around back. Inside was a massive dryer and shredder used for making smokable sticks. It turned out that this was where the real money came from. Unfortunately, I couldn't stop thinking about Kay and was unable to focus. The barkeep raised his voice and let me know he wasn't happy with the results. Still, I did get paid. Same lumen coin times 8. Common lumen coin. By the light of Ignis, May your fortunes shine upon us and cast away the darkness. In areas outside the United Mining's jurisdiction, many peakers refused to use their currency. Instead, they used coins produced by the Marian Ignis Guild, which were forged with trace amounts of lumen alloy. Marian Shrine. Ignis's shrine was the largest gathering place for followers of the Marian religion. The crowd was full of peddlers and worshippers surrounding the main hall, turning it into a massive hub of commercial activity. The Ignis faith was led mostly by the Marian Ignis Guild, who hoped that people would honor the sun through business and good deeds. Due to its simple doctrine, it eventually became the mainstream religion in the post-war peaks. May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds, runners from afar. We've only just returned from the caves, and we've got plenty of lumen relics for sale. Real quality stuff. I'll give you a good deal. Selling stolen lumen relics right in front of Ignis, only in Silcoensis. Ignis above, we gotta get rid of these fast. Come on. We all help each other out around here. What do you say? Um, nah. Self-righteous bastards. After mumbling a few curt words, the merchant turned around and left without looking back. Marian Ignis Guild. The Marian Ignis Guild was the largest religious and commercial organization in the asteroid belt and was the largest smuggler of lumen goods as well. Most that arrived here came for no other reason than to sell off their ill-gotten items. But we had other reasons for coming. Not a chance. You tell Benzel to pay what he owes me, or we ain't talking business. His debt is none of our business. Then your burial is none of my business. Now move along, because I got things to do. Hey, I thought Peekers help Peekers. What are you, some outsider? Ignis above, I'm a merchant, and a busy one too, so if you'll excuse me. Please, I beg you. Hey, why are you down on your knees like that? Get up, you're making me look bad. Please, I wish to send Kay back to our homeland. Get him up. This is embarrassing. Please help me. You're not from around here, are you? No one here gets on their knees without offering up some credits unless they want people to think they're phonies. Yeah, right. Anyone without credits is a phony to you. Hey, I know you. You're the crew that recently had a bounty out on you. You got the wrong people. Nice try. Now I remember. That's an East Ocean Koto ritual. You got the wrong one. Relax. This place is full of criminals. I don't care about your tiny little bounty. Only beef I have is with you, witch. Whatever. Get this man off the floor. Since you guys blew up that pirate base, I guess I can give you a hand. You mean you? I'll help you. Thank you so... Now hold on, I didn't say I was going to do this for free. Helping wanted folks like you still puts me at risk. See what I have here? This set of directions showed up on the black market a while ago. It took me some effort to get my hands on it. Unfortunately, all the runners I know are booked. What are you proposing? I heard that one of you is a runner, so I'm giving you a copy of the directions. Help me check if the intel is legit. I'll arrange your burial. Obtain Key directions, Black Market Cave. Key directions, Black Market Cave. If Kay knew that I had gotten on my knees for him, he'd be so upset. But he just meant so much to me. By the light of Ignis, Myria everlasting. May your fortunes shine upon us and cast away the darkness. Seeker's Starshine, a common item found in Thousand Peaks asteroid belt. Given their prevalence, they're pretty easy to sell. The alcohol of Thousand Peaks, unlike that of East Ocean, is pungent, strong, brimming with the smells of minerals and gunpowder. Kay always said that when I became the clan master, I had to give him some land for winemaking. Message notification. The following accounts have new messages. Red Chamber Crew. Lamar. My dear runner friends. My dear runner friends. Revered and respected runners. Are you sick of all those artifacts piling up on your ship? United Mining making up reasons to take your stuff, can't get a foot in the underground market without getting tricked or hacked, nicked, or whacked. Well, you're in luck. We know that all the an honest runner like yourself needs is to sell the crap you've got lying around. The Myriad Ignis Guild is just the partner you're looking for. We're the most reliable underground financier out there. Your trusted Ignis merchant, Lamar. Myriad Guild membership. The light of Ignis, Myriad everlasting, a fair trader, and honest neighbor. United Mining statement on illegal excavation. Due to the recent uptick in illegal excavation, United Mining has made an appeal to runners, stating that in accordance with the Lumen Mining Act, anyone who discovers a cave may keep the legal rights to it so long as they pay 10% tax on the lumen. For cave-related affairs, please report to the Lumen Association and do not attempt to sell stolen goods through illegal channels. Violators can face a prison sentence of up to 20 standard years. Glory to the United. May fire and iron light the stars. On behalf of the great director Ironwind. Legalities, verifications, forget about them. Looking for a perfect investment, contribute your excavation equipment, and commissioned team of runners will be at your service. Mirian Ignis Guild, Lumen Cave Ignis #2, mining expeditions and the flow of intel in Thousands Peaks was 10 times that of East Ocean. Back then, I couldn't believe that there'd be any caves that hadn't been discovered. Even though United Mining had prohibited the possession of caves, law enforcement in the asteroid belt was much more relaxed and tended to turn blind eye to such regulations. Given the massive demand for lumen, the Mirian Ignis Guild continued to develop a number of caves and sold excavation rights to runners in such a way that it didn't violate their beliefs, which eventually turned into a burgeoning entertainment industry. So, young man, you've come to Ignis #2 to test your luck, eh? We do think differently from Ignis #1. You don't have to lift a finger. Just let me your fortune shine, and treasures will come. The excavation squad commissioned to take the cave Exidium is one of the best in the belt. Just invest a little. What do you say? I'm sure that they'll pay you back real nice. Boy, are they slick. I should let June decide. East Ocean runners were born chasing Lumen. We must feel the pulse of Lumen ourselves to maintain our dignity and honor. Yeah. Sick of those boring, repetitive Galactic Empire programs? Sign up for the Crimson Kettle account and get 7 standard days of free pirate radio, the Crimson Kettle. Crimson Kettle Media, small space station. Let's travel. Edie, there's a ship that keeps following us, and they say they're a reporter from Crimson Kettle. They said our showdown with the Bones Brigade has made us heroes among the asteroid belt. They want to board the ship and interview us. Damn. Pirate Radio, the Crimson Kettle. Remy, get a refund for Crimson Kettle. For what I remember, Ida tried to get a refund multiple times, but Remy would simply resubscribe for another year. No one would have guessed that the most popular broadcasting program in the Thousand Peaks region came from this small, humble space station. A small group of workers wrestled with faulty equipment in the chaotic space station, attempting to spread their cherished Thousand Peaks culture through entertainment. What a lovely complexion. Have you ever thought about acting? We're looking for some actors for our historical drama, The Witch. It's all the craze in the belt right now. How about acting as an extra? The pay's pretty good. We'll take real good care of the actors. As soon as Edith saw the script, she walked away without saying a word, leaving the set in awkward silence. Apparently, it was about an evil witch and how the people managed to drive her from the peaks. Let Talion satisfy your every desire. There's nothing but love. Come rest your weary soul. Welcome. Edie, we're getting a weird signal. I'm gonna play it, and you tell me if we should respond. Wahaha, my fellow peekers heading to a Tuan party. Hee hee, boy, is it fun. What? I'm fine, I can fly, trust me. He looks like a good guy. Wait, is that the barkeep from Silk Oasis? Never thought I'd see a barkeep this drunk. What should we do? I remember the disdainful look on their faces when I told Ida and Remy that I wanted to dock here. Memories are best not spoken. Hey, runner, you carry yourself pretty well, and that body of yours ain't too bad. I think you're the exact guy we need. There are pretty important people from United Mining heading in. We don't have enough hands on board to do the job. Basically, we need someone to help us provide some special services. Special services? What is she getting at? Ah, yes, you've got any lemon ginseng on you? It'd help a lot with the job. Oh, shoot. Fortuna Pipe. Fortuna Entertainment was probably the most well known entertainment entity around. Their main operation was dealing lumen herbs, and they had small factories scattered around the belt. Tawan was nothing more than a side business. I've heard that smoking a stick of their lumen herbs increases vitality and is a cure all for a range of illnesses. The destructive effects of the Lumen War left the asteroid belt in lawless shambles, prompting United Mining to give up any hope of establishing order. The illicit trade that followed through these sites turned them into hotbeds for underground factions and an active territory for the Marian Ignis Guild. It's rumored that they would provide services to the United Mining officials and use that money to invest in the resistance. That was Thousand Peaks for you. By the light of Ignis, Mary everlasting, may your fortune shine upon us and cast away the darkness. Activating Lumen Reso Scanner.
共鳴開始
Suspected star song identified. Recording Star Song. Murky Witch's Star Song. The recording was murky, like a flurry of mixed emotions. It made me think of the Silk Oasis, where the surrounding areas were full of pirates and middlemen traders. It was almost like the stories of space came alive when Ada sang. Witch's Star Song analysis complete. Setting navigation to origin of Star Song. Electromagnetic scan complete. Potentially undiscovered cave. That was smoother than I expected. Don't forget to thank Banzel. I'd rather block him. Don't say that. Is the area safe? We don't want any unexpected visitors this time. If the directions really have been out on the market, I wouldn't be surprised to see other runners. Are you okay with this, June? I want to send Kay on his way as soon as possible. If you run into those pirates again, we're not helping you. We'll be here waiting for you. I won't. I'll convince Remy. Just do your thing. Edie! Because of what happened to Kay, I was really anxious at the time. I was willing to do anything for him. Perhaps I underestimated the Peakers. Explore. Asteroid 339, Lumen Cave. This is June. I've entered the cave. Copy that. Keep your communications open. Our mission is to confirm whether the place has been excavated. Mural Helios's Conferments. 1 Orbis, 7 Circum, 6 Gradus. Presidio illustrates thus. This mural depicts how Helios descended to save the gods from the suffering caused by their internal flames. He chose 10 gods to care for the 10 planets, who became known as the 10 Peaks. Helios then commanded the deities to find Lumen and erect temples wherever they went, which led to the flourishing of 1,000 peaks. 1 Orbis, 2 Circum, 19 Gradus, offering his praises to Ignis. Helios bestows his blessing on Terra, thus ushering in the golden age of Myria. No signs of human activity. Lumen ginseng, a common lumen plant hidden within the depths of the caves, is used to increase blood circulation. Still, I'm not sure why it's so expensive. Look it up yourself. Ada seemed reluctant to explain why. Hold on, Jude. I'm detecting some irregular signals. Be careful. You should try to stay low and find another way in. 待ってリバ君、付近で怪しいあまり大きく動か待ってリバ君、付近で怪しい電あまり大きく動か heptic eryx, a very unique variety of lumen eryx that has 7 buds. However, when it blossoms, only one will open and the other 6 will wither. As she assessed the flower, Ada mentioned that East Ocean scholars believe this plant had a negative energy and represented turmoil.
粒子の彫像は
A
普通
Presidio
風水機関の
statue.
そばにある。
They're usually
利水の
found
安
next to
定を
lumen
願って建
transmutation
てられるも
engines
の。
because they were believed to calm the lumen. The gate isn't completely open, it needs another sound. What? Yeah, over here. Shattered Star Song. The resonance of a liquid called forth subtle whimpers. It was so gloomy that you couldn't help but feel a bit uneasy. This structure looks similar to my first cave. Another Presidio. There should be a transmutation engine in this pillar then. Mirian god Exidium. A carving of the black hole deity Exidium. As god of the netherworld, he is the only Mirian god whose prayers may not be uttered in the main hall of the shrines. Mirian religion believes that when people die, they return to Ignis. However, evildoers return to the black hole Exidium, a barren wasteland where no light can be found, abandoned by the gods. By the Song of Stars, Presidio moves. This should lead down to the shrine. Wait, this has been activated. Someone was here. I should look for another way down. By the Song of Stars, Presidio moves. Looks like everything valuable here has been dug up as well. Not the best place to set up base. This is all the Oceaner's fault. We should have killed him when we could. Come on, say something, boss. As long as everyone's safe, we can always find a new home. I'm going to squeeze every credit out of him when we get him this time. Hey boss, I got news for you. The kid just left Silk Oasis 3 hours ago. He'll be here any minute now. See, lads, we'll catch him sooner or later. Not again. Ada. I suspect this was a setup. It looks like the Bones Brigade is expecting us. I'm heading back now. Come back immediately. Be careful not to attract any attention. Damn merchants. Hey boss, something's going on. Sounds like someone outside the gate is trying to open it. He's coming straight through the gate.
利水を入れすぎると風天箱。この揺れ、流門か。
Someone just opened the gate? What happened? You took too long. You took long enough, Noble. Hey, see that? That's who you're after. We weren't hiding him, damn it. So let us go, guy. Boss, this is none of our business. Bastard. Arg. Cough. Blood. Those clothes. You're from East Ocean. Who are you? Why the hurry, June? I was about to go find you. Isn't Kay Holland with you? You killed Kay? Ah, did he not make it? Such a shame. This is all your fault. Arg. Disgraceful. No wonder you lost the caves. Damn it, what the hell was that? Stop running. Die for the clan. Such is your fate. Clan Master would be so ashamed if he knew you were hiding like a rat. There's no way I can fight him face to face. I need to find another way. What's happening? Looks like the chamber was too full, overloading the old machinery. Be careful, lumen resonates within itself, so it's entirely possible to cause a chain reaction and blows up the whole place. I'm sorry, Kay, but I have no choice. I need to pump in more luminite to overload the chamber. Go there, pipe here just broke. Hey, what's up, viewer? Nice to see somebody's catching some opus. Some of that opus. Some of that Mr. Holland. Yes. Kaboom.
賭けだ。爆発する前に脱出する。
What was I thinking? I shouldn't be sitting here if such a thing happened. Now, where was I? If I only remember it correctly. "66 standard years ago."
正面からぶつかっても勝てない。この野郎。なんだ。
I'm gonna do that again.
カイトに。上か。
Oh, thanks for tuning in, viewer. Thank you for showing up. And, I feel the vibe. I feel the positivity in the air. It's my only chance. I need to get out of here before it explodes. Boy, what did you do? Where are you hiding? I have to hurry up. He's still looking for me.
に門を閉めないと。
We need to seal the gate before it explodes.
諦めろ。結末は変わらぬ。
What are you trying to achieve running like this? Cough, blood, what are you coming back for?
給水器官を暴発させて閉じ込める。
There's a transmutation engine about to explode. I'm about to seal them in. Mother said a true clan master must watch over everyone, so no one ever has to suffer like
逃げられる
this.
と思うな、小僧。
Don't you think you can get away with this? Don't you think you can get away with this?
できない。
Don't you think you can get away with this? Oh shoot. You trying to get killed?
できない。
Clan master must protect his people. What the hell are you going on about? Am I about to pick him up as a crew member? That would be wild. Is it over? Crazy bastard. Aren't you gonna check if he's alive? He might come back for another round. Molten luminite. When the resonating frequency of lumen is high enough, it will become highly active, giving it a reddish tint. If this causes a gas explosion, you'll see bits of shattered luminite like this. The place is completely destroyed. By Taiyang's mercy, may the radiance of East Ocean greet your return. Cough, blood, blood. Well, is he dead? Thank you for helping me seal the gate. I only did it for myself and my comrades. Hey, you're pretty good at handling those lumen contraptions. Who taught you all that? My guardian. Tisk, sorry, cough, blood. Your injuries don't look too serious. We can provide basic treatment. Treatment for someone who tried to capture you twice? You conspired with the merchant? Don't be a fool. Anyone who knew where you're from would report to me without me even asking. These men here, they were all left behind by United Mining and your people. Your injuries need to be treated. I need to repay you for helping me. I need to repay you for helping me. Leave me alone. My comrades are dead now. There's no reason for me to live. You formed the brigade for them? So what if I did say So what if I say I did? They were like your family. You were just trying to protect them. Come with me, you're bleeding. I don't think our idea of family is the same. Mine doesn't involve sending people to kill each other. Please, I'm willing to help. Willing. You
お
know.
前ら英海貴族
That's
の
what I
ニコ
hate
ちゃん
about
ぶっ
you
たとこ
pompous
ろが
ocean or nobles.
聞け
Listen, I
俺
formed the
は
brigade
他の誰
myself and
あ
myself
いつら
alone.
を生かすも
What
殺すも
what I did
自
or
分の
didn't
気
do
分
for
次
them
第
is
だった
none
ん
of your
だ
business. Those were my
その
decisions.
偽善くせ
So
え
don't
て
you pity me.
警備隊には報告しないから。
I won't turn you in.
頭大丈夫
Why
か
not? Do whatever you
莫大な
want.
懸
I'm
賞
the
金が
biggest
目の
wanted
前にある
criminal
んだぞ
around. United
コーレ
Mining
ン
will
政府だっ
love
て手を
you
こ
for
まね
turning me in.
何がしたい
Do something. I
俺は
destroyed
自
your
首して
ship.
もここで死んでも
Whether you wish to die
お前の
here
自
or
由だから。
surrender yourself, it's your
殺
decision.
せよ
Do something, damn it. Cough.
僕の
Blood.
目的は一族
I'm
のためだ。
doing this for my
敵討ちの
clan,
ためじゃない。
not for
そんなこと
revenge.
知るか
Who cares what you did this for? It was for the clan.
一族の
It was. That's the second cave you blew up, June. You really know how to cause trouble. Why didn't you bring him back? He lost his comrades. He blew up your ship. Why did you bring him back? Excuse me. I'm the one who decided to blow it up. It had nothing to do with him. Poof. You know how much he's worth? If I were you, I would have ended him there. His bounty doesn't say he has to be alive anyway. You wouldn't do that. I totally would. Message notification, Red Chamber crew. My dear runner friends. My dear runner friends. Well, did you find the cave? You keeping me waiting or what? You should know what the orbits are relatively empty at the moment. Perfect time for a space burial. If you find it, head to Ferry Point Orbit Launch Station. I'll be there. I'll tell you right now, there ain't nowhere else to hold a burial. Your trusted Ignis merchant, Lamar. Coordinates Ferry Point. Coordinates Ferry Point. After space burials were banned in Thousand Peaks, if you wanted to send something to an outer planetary system, you not only needed a permit, but also a precision launcher. Getting to East Ocean was even more difficult, given that it was tens of thousands of light years away. Pirate Bones Boss Bones surrenders, gets suspended sentence. Pirate Boss Bones surrenders, gets suspended sentence. Standard time 6 hours 3 minutes. 4 years after establishing the Bones Brigade, the war hero known as Bones turns himself in to the United Mining Authorities. The Bones Brigade, a traveling gang of pirates, had a hold on the asteroid belt smuggling market for several years. Given that every attempt to arrest them proved unsuccessful, Bones's decision to turn himself in has boggled the minds of authorities who are currently investigating the reason why. Glory to the United, may fire and iron light the stars on behalf of the great director Iron Wind. Illegal base station, Rabbit Hole 1. I remember the first time I came here. All you had to do was turn on the ship's radio, and the sound of interference and advertisements would fill the air. In every corner of Thousand Peaks, the residents set up private network stations to escape United Mining's control. The stations were built on asteroids and exchanged news and information with each other using specialized encryption. Gosh darn it, what the hell happened to the antenna? Did the repairman steal it? Putting this on the new guy. What are they trying to do to me? What am I going to do now? The show's about to start. Edie, ever since we stationed here, the network signal has been pretty weak. Still, the shortwaves are picking up their signal. I'm going to play it. Hey, you, the lumen-seeking vessel over there. Can we borrow your comm system? May Ignis shed light upon your good deeds. The communication module on our vessel instantly sent the signal throughout the belt. To this day, I'll never forget how they started the show. Hidden in the shadows of the peaks, we shall rise again. It was the Bones Brigade's motto. I suppose it's no surprise that this is also the space shanty the Ring Liberation Front used as a cry for revolution. Obtained Space Shanty the Front. Space Shanty the Front, a tragic song recounting the loss of the Ring Liberation Front, full of sadness, anger, and rebellious lament. It was also the war cry for the anti-United Mining sentiment. Very point. Orbit debris density, blah, blah, blah. Resupply facilities available. Orbit launch station, Ferry Point. Viewer, thank you for tuning in and staying tuned in. You are ace. You are top of the heap. You are a number one. You're king of the hill. Orbit launch station, Ferry Point. Every time I came here, I would think of Kay. I hope the radiance of East Ocean greeted him upon his return. Orbital Launch Administration Office. A silent old man kept watch at the registration counter, a Ring Liberation Front veteran. When he heard that the business he hoped to undertake was a space burial, he said nothing, only silently indicating that we should fill in the designated religion on the form. After all, there were so many forms of Miriam belief that anything was a possibility. Yet, when he saw the religion was Miria Taiyang, he frowned slightly. I heard Ada saying that we must have been running on the tight budget. There must be some way to make some credits. What do you want? You want to shoot yourself into space? No way, that's happening. You're way too heavy. With the spaceway, Sweeper needs a hand. If you want to earn some quick credits, go for it. You'd like to help? What's that supposed to mean? Are you going to do it or not? We went out on about all the space debris on the spaceway and how they needed someone to clean it up. I did a pretty good job cleaning up the space debris and found out that it was a lot like cave running. It looked like I had finally found a job I was good at. Obtain common lumen coin, molten luminite. Orbit Space Station, Launch Station, Ferry Point. Let's go here first. As it's been said that the heads of the Marian Ignis Guild were transport crew for the Ring Liberation Front. It's also, but an Ignis solar flare paralyzed their engine and kept them out of the final battle. After the war, they became a commercial enterprise. Since they were saved by Ignis, they took him as their god prime. They used their familiarity with trade routes to help out with transports around the asteroid belt and were crucial in revitalizing the peaks. By the light of Ignis, Myria everlasting, may your fortune shine upon us and cast away the darkness. Get capacity increased 6 to 9. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to the ferry point. After the Lumen War, United Mining gained control of Thousand Peaks' transport station. If civilians wanted to avoid the hefty fees required to send goods through the transport, station. Their only option was to go through the smugglers, but neither of these routes were financially feasible for ordinary folk. As a result, Ferry Point was built. Their simple cannon allowed them to quickly send small to medium-sized objects to the outer planets.
おかえりやす。
Ah, welcome. I've been waiting for.
プライドっ
Ah,
てものがないのか。
don't you have any
三
honor?
関心にそんなこと言っ
Forget
ても
about
無
it,
駄。
June. Peekers couldn't care
こ
less
そこ
about
そ犯
honor.
罪組織と組んで
This man was working with Bones too. Ignis above, this is your fault. You think I did it for laughs? Sure, we all pray to the sun. But one is a traitorous oceaner and the other is a human radar. Compared to the brigade, who's been looking after us since the war was over, who else do you think I would
私
work
が代わりに
with?
締めようか。
Step aside, let me handle this. Alright, alright. I'll host your damn burial.
それならよかったわ。
Glad to reach an agreement. But tell me one thing. What made Bones decide to help you? Before he turned himself in, he told me to do what I can to help when you show up. Ah, hero who fought for the asteroid belt wouldn't go around helping any outsider.
僕は
June,
何も
I did nothing. Singing.
納棺終了。
By Tyane's mercy, the casket may now be
我ここに
sealed.
願う。
May Lumen guide the spirit of Kay Volan to be greeted by the radiance of the East Ocean upon his return. 3,
2、
2,
1。発射。
fire.
カイト。 お
Kay,
前は一番の先生だった。
you were my
そして
teacher, my guardian, my.
急いで。
We have to leave. The clan won't forgive you for what happened. You'll be blamed for the loss
あ
of
れ
our
は僕の
caves,
せいだ。
as I
僕
should
が焦
be.
らずに買い物
If I
できて
didn't
い
act
た。
so recklessly during the match or speak
飛
against
び
the
家の鉱山
Emperor,
は
the Emperor had his eyes on those caves for years. He just needed an excuse to take them. This isn't your fault. Chin up, the ship is just ahead.
誰だ。
Who goes there?
当主お許しを。
Forgive us, Clan Master.
なんと大胆な。
How dare you? Kun may have been given to June, but the ship still belongs to me. Did you think you would be able to just fly away? Forgive me, but the clan wishes to have him tried. As his guardian, I cannot allow this to happen. June is an heir. They cannot put him to death. The fourth son will not easily go on this chance, sir. Of what? A clan master must learn to survive. Sir, is this what our honor has become? Underhanded power games? Watch your words, Volan. I swore my honor to protect June from such harm. So you're going to run off with a stolen ship and hide like cowards for the rest of your lives. Forgive me, sir, but if I may, the constant infighting and loss of our caves are signs of the clan's decline. June is a strong and honorable young man. I'm certain that he will one day become the protector of his clan. Volan, I'm going to be honest with you. It's true that the clan is out for his blood. While I'm fond of him, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do to protect him. As for you, you have shown your loyalty. Serve me instead, and I will make sure your talents are put to good use.
僕は
Clan Master, Good Lumen. I am June's guardian, and I'll serve him alone, both in life and in death. Volan, I'm taking him with me, sir, to somewhere far from this solar system. And we won't be coming back until there are caves under his name. June will redeem himself by offering them to the Emperor, and one day he will free our clan from this misery.
棺は食流軌道に入った
The
みたい。
casket has entered Ignis's orbit, registered as a shipment of activated soil, estimated to arrive at United Interstellar Transport Station in 5 standard days. In 6 standard months, it will arrive at Area 1839 of the Galactic Empire East Ocean. The 7 standard months, it will enter the orbit of East Ocean's sun,
対立の
Taiyang.
加護
By Taiyang's mercy, you were my
最高の護衛
guardian,
だった
yet we share lives no longer. I
最
pray
後まで一緒にいる誓い
in
は
death
叶わなか
for
った
the
けど
honor to drink with you once more. Wow.
魂よ
May his spirit return in peace.
食竜権限
Ignis above, your witch sure knows her
三
stuff.
回信仰の
Even though
万
they're
道食
both
竜と
Miriam
一緒
Ignis
や
and Taiyang
し
are
かし
two
あ
sons,
か
two
ん
gods
な
belonging to two different
巫
faiths.
女はんはあちらさん
Yet
の
she
払い
recited
こ
eulogies for
本来は
both.
ダメなはずなんだ
She
けど
shouldn't even be
っていう
helping.
かあん
This
た関係あ
was
る
none
あ
of her
の巫女は
business.
んとは
She,
私
your
は
friend?
最高の
She's
妹
my family. Stay away from
白い
me.
牙とは
How
ど
is
んな
Bones
関係
related to you guys
あ
then?
ーうざい
No
知ら
idea. You
で
talk too
商人
much.
は喋ってなん
That's
ぼ
what
やで
merchants do,
なん
kid.
であの
Who's that
お
noble
姉様
then?
が拾った
Edie's new
あ
pet. Huh? Obtained East Ocean Blade Kian Lee. Obtained East Ocean Blade Kian Lee. East Ocean Blade Kian Lee. Even after these years, Kay didn't leave much behind, but carefully tucked away in a box was the blade I gave him when I became the family heir. It represented that he was the head of security and essentially part of our family. So, what's your next step? I want to make sure that Kay has passed through the transport station first. Didn't Lamar say he bought off customs? I know, but it's difficult for me to fully trust a peeker. I hope you understand. Of course. What comes after then? Are you going to keep looking for Lumen? My clan has fallen out on hard times. Prosperity can only be restored if I return with caves under my name. That is why Kay and I traveled to this place. Why don't you join us for a while? You need a ship, right? After all, we do need a runner. You've already done too much for me anymore, and I'm afraid that I may never be able to repay you. Please give me some time to consider. I see, that does sound like something. You would say Ada? Ah, could it be? The cough. Ada, what's wrong? Edie. This isn't good. I told you to change them. Chapter 2, Part 2. Alright. So how do I save this? I forgot. Let's see. Let's figure. Oh, I got a message. Let's read the message. Urgent. Looking for United Mining vocalizer battery. Didn't Bones ask you to help? Show us what you got, buddy. Ignis above. Do you know how hard it is to find devices that witches use? The battery in this thing, or in that thing, is a damn antique. But I did it for Bones, and I found one anyway. You can find one at Trash Mountain. It's a space station that specializes in taking apart United Mining vessels. But I have to tell you, that area was a major part of the Lumen War, so most of the folks there are retired Ring veterans. If they see the Lumen-seeking vessel, all they're going to see is a ship of their sworn enemy. Don't matter if it's new or used. They'll point all the damn space torpedoes at you. Better keep the comm lines open or you're gonna get shot down in a hot minute. Your trusted Ignis merchant, Lamar. Coordinates to Trash Mountain. Coordinates Trash Mountain. Ida's special device, or Ida's speech device, was an antique from the war. There weren't many places where you could find one, but she took good care of it. If I hadn't heard her voice suddenly cut out, I wouldn't have noticed that her throat was damaged. Here, I installed the backup batteries. You'll at least be able to speak for now, but they won't last long, just so you know. Hey, I'm not worried. I got you. I can fix things, Edie, but I can't generate power. Let's stop wasting time. We need to go to Trash Mountain right away. All right. Thousand Peaks Liberation Monument. Weak signal, possibly abandoned. Their voices will forever echo throughout the peaks. Their souls shall return to Ignis. All right. Well, viewer, thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel like it, you can give me a follow. If you're already following, you're doing the Lord's work. If you're already following, you're doing the Lord's work. And, smash those notifications or go ahead and click to get notifications so you know when I stream again. Or you can tune in later to a rerun. I usually go for a runtime of about an hour. This time I've gone over that, but, I'm enjoying this game. I love Opus. I love Mr. Holland's echo of Karaoke. It's pretty fun. It's got a great story so far, and I think it's going to continue that way. I think this might be one that I actually finish if it stays on Game Pass long enough that I get around to finishing it. So thanks for tuning in, and may your days be always welcomed with warm vibes and sunshiny hours, right? All right. Well, on our behalf, or hour and a half behalf, right? I'm outie. So have a great night's sleep, and tune in next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Or should I say nuzzle nani? Right? Same nuzzle time, same nuzzle channel. All right. Peace.